is 7:42 in the morning time on this Monday morning, September 14th, 2020. It is time now for the Peter Chilomano News on this Monday morning, September 14th, 2020. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Monday morning, September 14th, 2020. 69 degrees in North Massachusetts at 7:43. Top stories on the Peter Chilomano News at 7:43 is thousands of firefighters continue the battle in California. Wildfires that have killed at least 24 people in less than a month. Joe Biden calls for gun control 24 hours after two LA County sheriffs were quickly wounded. Woodward addresses criticism that he should have detailed Trump in reviews earlier. Second stimulus check chances for a second payment approved. Bloomberg says he'll spend $100 million in Florida to help Biden. Shameful, dangerous, and irresponsible. Nevada governor blasts Trump for indoor rally against state rules. Pfizer CEO says coronavirus vaccine could be distributed in Americans before year's end. Two LA County deputies out of surgery after ambush shooting in Compton. Michigan Lieutenant Governor calls Trump a liar who has killed people over COVID-19 response. It's been 6 months since Breonna Taylor died, and activists aren't letting the world forget. Kushner says it's disgusting that politicians are trying to politicize the coronavirus pandemic. Yoshihide Suga is set to become Japan's next prime minister. Israel to set new nationwide lockdown as cases surge. Navalny was poisoned with Novichok, German government said. As Gulf states deal with Israel-Palestinian support phrase. Owner of Boston Sports Club files for bankruptcy protection. Neither Microsoft nor Oracle gets to buy TikTok U.S. Chinese state media. Amazon earned 100,000 new employees in U.S. and Canada. Asian shares buoyed by coronavirus vaccine hopes. Look at this. The Asian stock markets in the Nikkei up 152.81 at 23,550 down per 30. As Shanghai up 18.47 at 3278.81 and HSI up 136.97 at 24,640.28. And the Dow up 131.06 at 27,665.64. SP 5 up 1.78 at 3340.97. And Nasdaq down 66.05 at 10,853.54. Magnificent Eye, the serpent caught by Hubble. Yoshihide Suga captured. The Liberal Democratic Party presidency in Japan Monday almost assured that he will officially replace Shinzo Abe as prime minister to vote later this week. Reports TikTok agrees to partner with Oracle, not Microsoft in the U.S. Hurricane Paulette batters Bermuda. 11 killed, dozens missing in Nepal landslide. A U.S. Marine convicted of killing a transgender woman in 2014 has been released from prison and deported from the Philippines. TikTok will partner with Oracle and an agreement reached just ahead of a deadline set by the Trump administration over security concerns about the Chinese video app, according to news reports. Trump's son Sally gained strength in jail ahead of U.S. landfall. Philippines supports U.S. Marine convicted of killing transgender woman. U.S. Airmen killed on patrol in Kuwait. Magnificent Eye was serpent captured by Hubble. A new school year starts in the Attleboro area. North Federal Teachers Union concerned about air quality and school buildings. West now finding more mosquitoes. And this government's amendment should be like no ever before, for better or worse. Peter Children's time, 7:47. Sports time. Tom Brady's mistake-prone Buccaneers debate shows covenant football isn't as easy as Patriots make it look. Seattle's got an A for Lennon. Russell Wilson Cook Cowboys earn a B- despite loss. Dwayne Haskins has responded to one reverse challenge. And the New England Patriots defeat the Miami Dolphins 21-11, and the Red Sox over the Tampa Bay Rays 6-3 tonight. Boston Red Sox take on the Miami Marlins in Miami game time 6:40 p.m. Peter Chill News Time 7:48. Tom Brady to take one Beckner David shows coming in football is it as easy as Patriots make it look. And Dwayne Haskins has responded to one reverse challenge, and Notre Dame moves up 3 spots in the week 2 AP poll. And now looking at traffic and transit at 7:48. Beep on the MBTA subway system looking good. Commuter rail. Middleburg train 7003 6:36 a.m. from substation is our Warper New Scotia between Campbell and Middleburg, and the ferries there looking good. Subway Expressway, both ends back between Boston down to the Quincy area. 95 on the northbound side, a little bit so in South Attleboro area. 120 to the northbound side, so between 95 and Peabody down to 114 and Peabody. Route 3 southbound side, a little bit so on 120 down in Burlington. 190 to the northbound side, also Worcester Stretch. 146 on the southbound side, so the Uxbridge. Merritt Parkway westbound side, a little bit so between Bridgeport down to Stamford. 95 on the southbound side, so between Bridgeport down to Stamford. And 89 southbound side, a little bit so Warner, New Hampshire, and then hit Prescott around Boom, New Hampshire, and up in northern New England. Maine looking good, Vermont looking good. And now looking at the weather at 7:49. Whoa, we got lots and lots of storms. First of all, Hurricane Paulette, 90 mile per hour winds, minimum pressure 973 millibars, located 32.3 to the north, 64.7 to the west, moving northwest at 12 miles an hour. Diane Paulette will gradually move away from Bermuda this morning with hurricane conditions returning within a couple of hours. A prolonged period of strong winds, storm surge, and very heavy rainfall will likely continue this afternoon. Swells produced by Paulette affected portions of the Leeward Islands and the Great Antilles to the Bahamas, Bermuda, and east coast of the United States. These swells could cause life, rain, and surf and rip current conditions. And now, Renee. 30 mile per hour winds, minimum set pressure 1,011 millibars, are located 27.4 to the north, 48.3 to the west, and moving west at 3 miles an hour. As Renee just hanging on at the tropical depression end. At 5 a.m. Atlanta Central Time, the center of tropical depression Renee was located to 27.4 to the north, longitude 48.3 to the west. The pressure is moving toward the west near 3 miles per hour, and a faster motion toward the west-southwest and southwest is forecast to begin later today and continue by precipitation. The maximum saying winds near 30 miles per hour and power gusts. Weekend is forecast and rain is expected to become a remnant low on later today and that's 58 by Wednesday. There's a minimum set pressure of 1,011 millibars or 29.86 inches. Troublestorm Sally. 60 mile per hour winds. Minimum set pressure 99.6 millibars. Located 28.3 to the north, 87.3 to the west, and moving west northwest at 90 miles an hour. It's too early to determine whether Sally's center will move on to, given the uncertainty in the timing and location of Sally's northward turn near the Central Gulf Coast. It usually should not focus on the details of the official forecast track, since NHC's average forecast error at 48 hours around 80 miles an hour, and dangerous storm surge and rainfall and wind hazards will extend well away from the center. Extreme dangerous and life-threatening storm surges expected in areas outside the southeast Louisiana hurricane and storm damage risk reduction system from Port Fourchon, Louisiana to the Alabama-Florida border, where a storm surge warning is in effect. And residents in these areas should follow any advice given by local officials. And hurricane conditions are expected by late today within the portions of the hurricane warning area from Morgan City, Louisiana to the Bisbee, Alabama border, including Bedford, New and with tropical conditions likely to begin late this morning. And preparation should be rushed to completion of those areas, and South could continue to produce flash flooded across central and northern Florida and Plog. Exits and minor river flooded across west central Florida for today, and widespread significant flash flooded and minor isolated mid-range river flooded is likely across southeast Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama for the middle of the week. And flooded impacts are expected to spread farther across the southeastern United States for the week. And Tropical Storm Teddy. 40 mile per hour winds, 1,004 millibars, and 13.4 to the north, 40.4 to the west. Will move west northwest at 14 miles an hour. And depression strengthens into tropical storm Teddy and expected to become a powerful hurricane later this weekend. At 5 a.m. Atlanta Standard Time, the center of tropical storm Teddy was located in latitude 13.4 to the north, longitude 40.4 to the west, and Teddy is moving toward the west northwest near 14 miles per hour and a continued west northwestward motion is expected the next day too, followed by a trend toward the northwest by midweek. Match the same winds have increased to 40 miles per hour, with higher gusts and additional strength is anticipated. And Teddy is forecast to become a hurricane in a couple of days. And tropical storm force winds up to 45 miles per hour from the center, and it's with a minimum set pressure of 1,004 millibars at 20.65 inches. And surf large swells today by the tropical storm Teddy are expected to reach the lesser Antilles and the northeast coast of South America on Wednesday. Those swells are likely to cause life threatening surf and recurring conditions, and please consult products from your local web office. Tropical depression 21, 35 mile per wind, minimum set pressure 1,009 millibars, and locate 18F to the north, 28.30 to the west, and move it north at 6 miles an hour. And expect to be short-lived then. Match the same wind under 35 miles per hour. Gusts some slight straightening could occur today and tonight, and the depression could briefly become a tropical storm during the time, and we can expect it to begin by Tuesday night, and if not sooner, and continue on Wednesday and Thursday. Estimated minimum set pressure 1,009 millibars at 20.80 inches. The storm showers and thunderstorms over the western and southwestern Gulf of Mexico are associated with weak low area of low pressure, and development of the system is not affected due to strong upper level winds while it moves slow with southwestward and then southward over the western Gulf of Mexico during the next few days. And formation chance of 40 hours low 0%, formation chance of 5 days low 10%. Toronto, the wave nearer than the west coast of America has produced a different showers, thunderstorm activity, and environmental conditions are predicted to be consecutive for slow development of the system this weekend as the wave moves westward at about 10 miles an hour. Formation chance of 5 days, medium 40%. Okay, let's take a look at the conditions closer home. It's a cloudy Sunday tomorrow, but it's gonna clear up. A nice sunny day with a high 77 degrees and high pressure nudges to the summit. New England. Behind an excellent front today, this will bring dry blustery conditions today. A strong radiation cold expected to bring a chilly night tonight. And high pressure moves offshore by midweek, which will bring warmer and dry weather. Weak cold front moves for 7 New England Thursday night and it's all. The winds at the south may expect close enough to 7 New England to bring showers to the region Friday. And dry, cool fall-like weather returns the next weekend as high surf from Paulette will diminish Tuesday night. Surf may increase again from redder to southerly Friday and Saturday. Cold front moving about 7 New England at 7 a.m. and then winds turn from the west-northwest beyond the front, but the transitional winds this weekend more noticeable on dew points, which are in the mid-60s ahead of the cold front, and the drop in the middle of the upper 50s beyond it, and dry trend continues farther beyond the front with dew points in the low to mid-50s. And significant changes in the forecast of observed clouds are about 10,000 feet and few stray showers of radar over the Plymouth and Cape Cod Bay, but given the heights of the cloud bases, showers will evaporate on the way down and will continue to be the case this morning. But at high level, clouds will move out later this morning at midday. Okay, looking at the forecast goes like this. Mostly cloudy at midmorning for today, then gradually clear with a high of 77 degrees, north for about 6 to 11 miles per hour for tonight. Close cloud about 42 degrees, north for about 7 to 10 miles per hour for Tuesday. South cloud about 66 degrees, north for about 3 to 7 miles per hour for Tuesday. Patchy fog up to 4 a.m. west, clear cloud 47 degrees, light southwest wind from Wednesday, patchy fog for 9 a.m. west, south cloud at 75 degrees, southwest at about 5 to 11 miles per hour, with gust size 23 miles per hour for Wednesday night, part gust for 59 degrees, and southwest at about 9 miles per hour for Thursday. Part 3 south cloud at 79 degrees, southwest at about 7 to 11 miles per hour, with gust size 21 miles per hour for Thursday night. Check the showers after 1 a.m., patchy fog between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. Otherwise, mostly clouds about 58 degrees, southwest about 6 miles per hour, coming in the evening, just to 30%. Friday, check the showers, patchy size at 67 to low 47 degrees, northeast at about 7 miles per hour, check pitch is 30%. And for Saturday, most of the size at 63, low 44 degrees, and northeast at about 8 to 10 miles per hour, gust size 22 miles per hour. And for Sunday, most of the size about 62 degrees, and northeast at about 8 to 10 miles per hour. And right now, Norton it's fair at 69 degrees. That's going to be for the Peter Channel Morning News on this September 14th, 2020 on Monday. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Hope you have a good morning. Goodbye. Stay safe. Be positive, be healthy, be well. We'll see you at noontime for a noontime report. You have a good morning.